He wasn't born into fame, yet there was always a spark, an easy charm, expressive warmth, and screen magnetism that made audiences lean in. Furkan Andıç didn't simply enter Turkish entertainment. He shaped his place with patience, versatility, and a natural ability to move between light-hearted romance and grounded drama. You're watching CelebrityFandom. If you're into deep dives on star journeys, lifestyles, and the real stories behind the spotlight, hit subscribe now and stay tuned for more. Furkan Andıç was born on April 4th, 1990, in Istanbul, Turkey. Long before cameras and scripts became part of his life, he showed curiosity for storytelling and performance, exploring different paths before fully committing to acting. That early exploration helped him develop adaptability, a trait that would later define his career choices. His acting journey began in the early 2010s with supporting television roles, where he focused on learning the craft rather than chasing instant recognition. Step by step, he built confidence, on-screen timing, and emotional control, steadily positioning himself for stronger opportunities. His career gained real momentum with romantic comedy projects that highlighted his natural chemistry and relatable energy. Furkan became widely recognized for his ability to balance humor with sincerity, portraying characters that felt approachable, emotionally open, and human rather than idealized. This connection with audiences quickly expanded his popularity. Rather than staying confined to one image, Furkan pushed his range. He transitioned into more serious and emotionally demanding roles, proving he could carry dramatic weight just as effectively as charm. Each new project reflected growth, showing an actor consciously working to avoid repetition and expand his creative limits. Furkan's approach to roles reveals intention. He chooses characters that allow exploration, whether emotional vulnerability, internal conflict, or personal transformation, instead of relying solely on formulas that once worked. This balance between audience appeal and artistic development has helped him remain relevant as tastes evolve. Off-screen, Furkan's public image blends approachability with restraint. He maintains a friendly presence while avoiding excessive exposure, allowing his work to remain the center of attention. His interactions with fans feel genuine, reinforcing the sincerity audiences sense on screen. His lifestyle reflects balance. He values routine, physical activity, and mental clarity, maintaining a pace that supports longevity rather than burnout. This steady rhythm mirrors his career progression, gradual, consistent, and intentional. In terms of style, Furkan favors modern yet relaxed fashion. Clean cuts, casual elegance, and understated details dominate his look, aligning with his image as both contemporary and accessible. As his international visibility continues to grow through global streaming platforms, his estimated net worth reflects steady earnings from television projects, endorsements, and selective brand collaborations. More importantly, he has built trust from producers, directors, and viewers who see reliability in his performances. What truly sets Furkan Andıç apart is emotional transparency. He brings openness to his characters, allowing audiences to recognize themselves in moments of doubt, joy, and vulnerability. That emotional honesty keeps his performances resonant long after episodes end. As of 2026, Furkan Andıç stands as a symbol of modern Turkish stardom, versatile, grounded, and quietly evolving. From romantic comedy favorite to emotionally layered actor, his journey reflects growth through choice rather than chance. That wraps up today's feature. If you enjoyed this content, like the video and subscribe to CelebrityFandom for more in-depth celebrity stories. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one. He wasn't born into privilege or instant stardom. Yet from the very beginning, there was a quiet intensity, a commanding presence, sharp focus, and natural authority that made him impossible to ignore. Kenan İmirzalıoğlu didn't simply become a leading man in Turkish television. He redefined what strength, depth, and charisma could look like on screen. You're watching CelebrityFandom. If you enjoyed deep dives into iconic careers, real journeys, and the stories behind legendary names, make sure you're subscribed and stay tuned. Kenan İmirzalıoğlu was born on June 18, 1974, in Balıkesir, Turkey. Raised in a modest family with strong values, his early life was far removed from cameras and fame. Academically gifted, he studied mathematics at Yildiz Technical University, a path that reflected his disciplined and analytical nature long before acting entered the picture. Everything changed in 1997 when he won the Best Model of Turkey and later Best Model of the World. That victory didn't just introduce him to the entertainment industry. It positioned him as a rare blend of intellect, physical presence, and screen potential. Unlike many models who fade quickly, Kenan treated the opportunity as a foundation, not a shortcut. His acting debut came with Deli Yürek, a series that became a cultural phenomenon. Playing Yusuf Miraglu, Kenan captured the spirit of rebellion, honor, and emotional conflict in a way that resonated deeply with audiences. The role transformed him into a household name and established his signature style: intense, principled, and quietly powerful. Rather than chasing constant visibility, Kenan made deliberate choices. Projects like Ezel elevated his status from star to legend. As Ezel actor, he delivered one of the most complex performances in Turkish television history, layered with betrayal, revenge, vulnerability, and psychological depth. The series achieved international acclaim and remains a benchmark for quality storytelling. He continued this trajectory with Karadai, portraying Mahir Kara, a man torn between justice and love, and later became the face of intelligence and composure as the long-running host of Kim Millionaire Olmak Ister. Each role reinforced his image as a figure of authority and trust, both fictional and real. Kenan's career is defined by restraint. He avoids overexposure, appears rarely but impactfully, and prioritizes substance over frequency. This selective approach has protected his mystique in an industry driven by constant visibility, allowing every return to feel significant. Off-screen, his life reflects the same discipline. In 2016, he married actress Sinem Kobel in a widely admired yet dignified union. Together, they maintain a low profile, focusing on family and privacy rather than spectacle. Kenan is known for his reserved demeanor, rarely engaging in controversy or unnecessary media narratives. Financially, his success mirrors his career philosophy. His estimated net worth is built through high-profile acting roles, long-term brand partnerships, and selective endorsements, accumulated steadily over decades rather than through short-lived hype. What truly distinguishes Kenan İmirzalıoğlu is longevity. From action-driven dramas to psychological thrillers, from leading roles to cultural influence, he has sustained relevance without reinventing himself for trends. Instead, he refined his craft, strengthened his presence, and let consistency speak louder than noise. As of 2026, Kenan İmirzalıoğlu stands as more than an actor. He represents discipline, patience, and timeless masculinity in Turkish entertainment, a figure whose legacy is built not on volume, but on impact. That brings us to the end of today's feature. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to CelebrityFandom for more in-depth celebrity stories. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.